Anybody there? YouTube hasn't notified everybody yet. Oh, burping. I don't think it's working yet. Hello, Connie. I gotta do your woven blanket like today, Connie, because they're discontinued. I just found out. I'll close some things here. I've been doing working here. Good morning, folks. Oh, Miles has got the Goose Lee uh, picture as avatar. Good morning, Maggie. It's almost lunchtime, actually. 11:14. I need a haircut too. The throws. Oh, they're not discontinued. It's just the woven blanket. Oh, so I don't have to do that then. All right, perfect. Great. So I got to focus on the throws then. I'll do that, Connie. It's just the woven blanket is being discontinued. The whole list. I've been going through it today, but I need a haircut so bad, folks. I'm thinking I'm gonna after this stream, I'm gonna go cut my hair. It's irritating the crap out of me. I can feel it moving. Why is this doing this? I'm having technical issues. Of course, we were just in the hospital on the egg stream. We were just there, looking at the hurt ducks. I think it's so funny, folks, that now we're on like day 3 that the ducks won't go in the bathtub. They think there's a snapping turtle in the bathtub. That's so funny. Oh man, little ducks. They have such little brains, you know? Like, I don't understand that sentence, Kristen. That's a really screwed up sentence. I think it's so funny that they think there's a snapping turtle because they won't go near this. Today is day 3. The only 2 birds that I've seen go near the tub now are Tiny and Dot. But I think Tiny and Dot weren't around when the snapping turtle was killing the duck in the bathtub 2 days ago, or 3 days ago. I think it's so funny. But like I haven't put any water in the bathtub. Today will be 3 days. Bathtub's clear as a bell. The only dirt in there is from Dot and Tiny. And Tiny didn't even really go in. Tiny was just playing in it. But Dot did go right in there and clean herself up. But the rest of the ducks are like, we're not going in that thing, man. Ducks die in there. That's so silly. Well, I know she did because she was hooked with the what you call it, um, um, the chain was hooked on her little ankle bracelet, and that's why she was just freaking out inside. But she obviously wrenched her leg or something. No, I'm not spreading the gravel, Juanita. I'm just moving the gravel into the duck pen. It's like a half-hour job. It's not long because the bucket that's on the is like a half a ton bucket. It won't take long. It'll be fast. You'll be amazed how fast. Well, not really fast because I'm not the best on skid steers, but I just want to get the gravel in there so that when the melt hits, all the gravel's in the pen. So then all I got to do then is take the wheelbarrow and move the gravel to the muddiest spots so that the gravel can get worked in, or the stone. That's the plan. That's why it's here this weekend because it's frozen. Everything's frozen, so I can't. There's no way I can hurt the lawn. Because last year I learned, we had to spread all that gravel with the tractor, and I brought all that gravel into the pen, well, the crushed stone that we brought into the pen. By the end of the day, the lawn was destroyed because it was getting, in the spring, it's not a good idea to be driving over your lawn with equipment because it turns everything into mud and really destroys things. So that's the plan. I'll set up an iPad on a tripod. I don't know how it's going to work with this cold weather, but it's like warm right now. It was cold when I went out and I started the eggs. It was like unbelievably cold, the wind chill, and then it just warmed up. Bang! Like I came out of the barn and it was like it was actually nice out. But this weekend is nasty cold. Oh my God, I haven't actually looked today what the forecast. I looked yesterday. Come on, where's my mouse? Folks, I wish I knew what I was like. I'm going through the weirdest thing. All right, so tonight minus 12, tomorrow minus 15, minus 16, and minus 17. So what's Petawawa? Petawawa is minus 13, minus 16, minus 18, minus 18, minus 12. It's like winter's back, eh? Yeah, I know, I'm burnt out. I still have so much work to do. That's so the part that's the bad. Because my work list is huge and I have absolutely no energy left in my body. I'm like, if I was an employee, I would get fired right now, or they would send me home without pay. Well, I am being sent home without pay, actually. Oh, I guess I am working for somebody right now. I got sent home. YouTube sent me home without pay. I don't believe this YouTube thing. I still can't believe it. I said in the egg stream there. Like I have the phone number for the Canadian content manager. Right? I've got a cell phone number, and I phoned and left a message on his cell phone. And I've sent like a half a dozen emails to him, and it's like it's anyways, not getting a reply. I looked, Craig, the category thing. Okay, I looked, but there is no category on Ducks or live streaming. Craig, tell me, where do I put it? Believe me, I spent a half an hour on the site looking, and I couldn't find anywhere like a category. I couldn't find anything. There is no category. It's all games. Everything, all the categories are game categories. I put it in the variety category because, well, it's sort of variety. It's not a game, but no, always on is a game. I put in there and I got a notification from the site. I did that one, Craig. That's what I thought too. But always on is a game. You can't put ducks in a game category because I got a lot of nasty messages from people to get my stream out of there because it wasn't a game called Always On. I got some nasty messages actually from people. What are you putting ducks on Twitch for? Anyways. IRL? What's IRL? What does IRL stand for? Just Google that because I don't know. I've never heard of that one. IRL. What does that mean? It's a game. Real life. It's game. That's what it is. In real life. But I didn't see a category for that either. Well, I'll go to Twitch right now. I'll take a look. Because I couldn't find it, folks. A category to do it. Oh, the ducks. I see. I got it right now in variety streaming. 449 people have seen the stream. Oh, I got 6 notifications. Oh, what is it? Some kind of loot thing. I don't know what the loot is. I still don't understand that. Oh, I got a message from somebody. Oh, somebody about the always on thing. Somebody else doesn't know I already moved it. But I got it in variety streaming, but I couldn't find. I'm gonna just check here if there's IRL uh, category. I'm looking right now, folks. Okay, sorry about this, but people are bringing this to my attention that I should fix this. Okay, why can't I fix this? I guess I gotta go to dashboard. I got so many websites now to keep track of, and they're all different. Amazing like that, right? Okay, so communities. Let's try IRL. Nope, I got no IRL. Oh, what's this one? No, it's about. No, can't do IRL. Only IRL content can be here. It's telling me that that's a no in that category. It says that I can generate my own category, but I'm not going to get any like. Do we? Because there's an option on Twitch that you can generate your own category, like you can actually make a category up. But I don't have that option here. I'm just looking here. Yeah, you can't put it there. So we're out of luck on that, folks. Yeah. I'm gonna throw it in there and see if I get it. Hopefully I don't get into trouble. I just put it in there. Okay. So, but the ducks, they're there. I just fixed it. All right. I put us in there. We'll see if anybody gives us any problems. I did get problems earlier, so I'm not gonna lie about that. Oh. I'm hoping this third coffee wakes me up so I can attack my day. But I'm not having much luck on snapping out of this. I'm telling you, folks, it's just bizarre. It's just bizarre. Too much stress. I think this winter. It's been a rough winter on stress. You know, it is. I'm really mad about YouTube though. Like, if you search on YouTube for duck penises, there's so many videos about duck penises. Why was my video bad, but everybody else's not? You know? It doesn't make any sense. It's not fair. You know what I mean? But I don't just touching my head there on the side of my head. I can feel my hair moving. I left a voicemail, Inga. I left a voicemail, and I left 6 emails. I've emailed support at least a half a dozen times through my support account, and nobody will reply. Like, I'm not kidding you, folks. It's seriously, like I said during Recon, it's like the duck adventure has just slipped through the cracks. We don't exist anymore. I've never had it. Like, I've never had where I never get a reply from support. You know, like never. This is the first time ever. Never ever ever like, yeah. I mean, like, oh man, I'm trying to think here. Since the time that I qualified for support, when I got 15,000 hours in 90 days, uh, and then they allowed support, and I remember when I hit that threshold and I got support, and I was like, right on, and they've always replied, and nothing now. I can't get a single reply. I've even gone through the form and submitted the through the appeal thing, and where I've said about the appeal, there's a problem, and nothing. Voice messages. It's like it's unbelievable. I don't believe it. Like, it doesn't. I'm still. I don't know. It's disheartening. You know. That's what it is. It's disheartening. You know what I mean? Because, like, I didn't do anything wrong, but for some reason I'm being punished. Uh, Kristen, whatever you're typing on is the absolute worst. Your sentences don't make any sense. No, no, he still works there. I googled his name and he still shows at YouTube. So, and his YouTube, the emails aren't bouncing back. And I've got two emails. I've got his YouTube email and his personal email. Because see, back I don't know if I ever shared with you guys. I won an award on YouTube that I turned down, and this is how I got all this contact information from these people in California. But um, I won an award. When was it? Last last fall. I won. It was last fall, late summer. It was last year, anyways. Uh, not last year. The year before. It was 2016. Yeah, it wasn't 2017 is when I went started. It was 2016 I won the award. I won, and I turned it down. They were sort of upset after I turned it down because they'd never had anybody turn it down, I guess. But I just didn't want to do it. It didn't interest me, like whatever. But basically, they really wanted me to go to Toronto, to YouTube Toronto, and all that kind of neat stuff. And I didn't want to do that. So they got sort of mad at me, I guess. But they still answered my email. So after that, and I've reached out to them a couple times for help on things, and they've helped me. So I don't understand why they're not helping me now. So based on experience looking around, I guess that they haven't answered because they're having meetings and they're not sure what happened or how to handle it. You think that's it, Jennifer? Who knows? YouTube's so screwed up. I just can't believe it though. But anyways, May 31st, May 30th, the channel gets unlocked again. It's a long time to be. And then and while I'm locked out of streaming on my channel, uh, I I I'm on this channel and I'm not allowed to be monetized. So I'm not. I got sent home without pay. Is what's happened. Anyways, this is what YouTube is doing. It's really screwing up my whole plan. Oh, maybe that's why I'm all a mess. That could be it. That probably is actually. Probably is. You think, folks, that's why I'm such a basket case? Because I lost a little bit of spring in my step here. I'm still working away at it, and I'm not giving up, but just not as energetic about taking the beating as I was before. Oh, you know. Anyways, yeah, I know. But like I said on the AgriCon, everything happens for a reason in life. I firmly believe that everything happens for a reason, and uh, I now we're streaming on 9 different sites, and I'm gonna keep adding sites to the streaming, so the ducks are everywhere, and we just got to get the brand of the ducks out there, so that more people know about it, and maybe they'll buy product off the store, and they'll float the boat here, and then because all these other streams that I'm streaming on, they're free too. I don't make any money like this. I'm streaming for free. I'm basically building the brand. of the ducks, and hopefully people will buy T-shirts. You know what I mean? And then and support the show. And that's the angle we have to take because YouTube has shown us that you're not allowed to make any money. So, so on another note, I said this on the Egg Recon. I'm going to recap a lot of Egg Recon stuff here because I got an email from the food bank yesterday from Doug, and they're sharing the eggs now that with Eganville, Barry's Bay, and Pembroke food banks. So now we're supplying 4 food banks. So that's pretty cool, eh? So because they some people just won't eat duck eggs, you know, like they got no eggs in the house and they don't, you know, it's like they were telling me some people just won't eat them, just they will not eat the duck eggs. So it's like, all right, what a silly fools, eh? It's like, you know, you got no eggs in the house. The only egg you got, duck. I'm not eating that. Some people are mental midgets. So, so because we're pumping out so many eggs, the food bank doesn't want to store eggs. They don't want to store eggs. So they are what you call it? Uh, Now we're sharing it with other food banks. You know. Yeah, I know. You never know what or when, eh? What the things happen for a reason. Stuff, Juanita. I know. Life's strange like that, eh? I know the always on there, Craig. I checked that always on thing, and I see people in there, but I got into trouble. People were coming down on me about the ducks being in the always on category, Craig. I'm just telling you what's happened to me here on Twitch. I went there, and I got slapped by some people, basically. So, like it was like pretty fast too. They didn't want to see the ducks in the always on category because the always on um, is a game category. Yeah, but I know that the always on category is a game category. So like I know that's it's not you don't put ducks in in a game category. You're just asking for Twitch to get mad at you. I don't want to get mad at I've already got enough websites mad at me. We don't need to get Twitch mad at us. Yeah, people will find it. It'll happen. Plus, you know, not everybody on Twitch is interested in ducks. They're gamers. You know, I'm still amazed that 450 people. You know, there are no game streams on always on. I don't know what you're talking about, Craig. I've checked it out. When you're in the dashboard, and you're clicking on the categories. No, I'm streaming right now, Craig. I'll check on it later. I'll check on it later. Okay, relax. I will. I'll check. I promise. I'll check on it again. Okay. I don't want to be rude right now and go surf the net somewhere else. Kristen, I'd like to know what the hell you're typing your sentences. What device are you using? Is your messages, your sentences are like I don't understand it. Okay, Craig, I'll check it. Relax, my friend. I'll go there. Don't worry. Do you want me to end this stream right now and go fix it right now for you? I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna finish my coffee though. We got some interesting comments here. I don't know what Kristen's typing on though. Matt, URPG, you are a good YouTuber. I guess that's the. I'm not very good with this short texting sentences thing there, Kristen. I'm more of a, like the all the words type of thing, spelling them out. I'm on a Bluetooth keyboard. I SOTA suck at type slow down. So the problem is you're typing too fast, right? You don't have to hit the enter key right away. You can check, what you're typing and correct it, then hit the enter key. You don't have to be like, in a rush to hit the enter key. You can slow down. I'm not gonna like go away, blow away, dissolve, or just disappear. I'm here. And Bluetooth keyboards are that bad. I'm glad I don't own one. I don't know how I helped you. I just told you could slow down. You should really type full words, Kristen, because your brain will go brain dead if you're always short form and everything. And then one day you're going to have to really learn how to spell words fully. Like thanks. When the day will come, you go, how do you spell thanks? THX? No, that's not it. PG? I'm thinking parental guidance or pretty good. That's what I'm thinking, Inga. It's something out there. Parental guidance or pretty good. I don't know. That's a guess. So I'm guessing here because I'm an old folk, and these short forms are all new to me. It's another generation. All right. Well, I'm done with my coffee. I'm gonna say goodbye. I'm gonna do some work. I'm gonna try to do some work. I'm gonna wash some duck eggs first, and then and get my day underway here. I don't know, something, folks. Also, it's not pretty good. So I'm parental guidance is what I am, not eggs. I'm a parental guidance is what I am, not pretty good. Thanks. I'm good to know I'm not pretty good. No, Winita, they're not going to the soup kitchens. Winita, you missed that. We're going to the other food banks. The ducks are going to 4 food banks now. The duck eggs, not just one. No soup kitchens. I said that earlier in the stream. No, that's the deal. So we're going to 4: Renfrew, Eganville, Barry's Bay, and Pembroke are the 4 food banks the duck eggs are going to now. So there's like valley wide, like the whole valley is basically getting duck eggs. Well, Eganville is about 40 kilometers. Barry's Bay is about 60 kilometers, and Pembroke is about 60 kilometers. It's a triangle shape, okay, from here is what it would be, all right? They're not all close. Because basically, food bank people, they don't have cars to drive around. Well, except for that one person on the Facebook page of Renfrew there who travels from food bank to food bank. But normally, people who use the food bank don't have vehicles, so they usually are showing up with little wagons or sleighs to get the food. So that's why there's little food banks scattered in the surrounding area. Because if you were walking on foot, 60 kilometers would be a long walk to go get some stuff. So, well, not only 1,200 eggs, they still had a bunch of eggs because I dropped off a big whack of eggs there before, and then they were closed for 2 weeks. So what happened is the food bank had like 2,000 eggs in their fridges, and that's why they got in touch with the other food banks because the what you call it is a they had to get rid of some eggs. That was the best way to do it. So, I'm sorry, folks. I'm just half asleep here. So that's what they did. They contacted the other food banks. So they don't have Facebook pages that they're aware of, but they are going to take pictures and post it on the Renfrew Facebook page so that we can see where the eggs. Because Doug said they would do that. That they would take pictures of dropping the eggs off at the other food banks, and then post it on the Renfrew Food Bank page so that we could see. That's what Doug said. So we'll just see if Doug does it. He said he was going to do it. I asked him to do it because he wasn't sure if Eganville or Barry's Bay or Pembroke. I'm pretty sure Pembroke would have a Facebook page, but I shouldn't say pretty sure because I thought our Empire did and they don't. Not everybody's social media savvy. Because you got to remember, all of these these food banks are being ran by retirees, so, and not all retirees are social media gurus. Because like I know the Renfrew Food Bank Facebook page is actually managed by a teacher, and he's not a retiree, so that's why the Renfrew Food Bank has an up to date Facebook page. It's because they actually have somebody running it that knows how to use the internet. The other ones I'm not too sure about because I've searched and I couldn't find any. You can search yourself on Facebook. Barry's Bay, Eganville, Pembroke, and see what comes out. So, are duck eggs different than hen's eggs? Well, Kristen, they're different birds. Egg, and you can't hatch a chicken out of a duck egg. I got a couple friends. I got 3 friends on the Russian Facebook page now. I think it's 3. I have 3 people now that are friends. And people are watching the stream over there on the Russian Facebook page because I was looking at the report and at one point there was 5 people watching it in Russia. I have 3 friends in Russia. I don't know who they are. Never met them before. But they friended me. The ducks are international. Oh. Well, we just go through all the playlist, Juanita, and then do the totals. That would be the easiest way. Just go through the the food bank donation playlist and add it up. Thousands. Ha do dot taste. Kristen, slow down on the enter key. You're going to trigger me with your bad typing here. It's like do dot taste. How does they and dot? Like I can see the HAW, okay? Well, no, I can't because the O is way over there. How did you type that? Do you know how to spell how? Because the letters O and A are not even remotely close to each other. And dot, is that they, dot, D-A-T? D-A-T is not even close to T-H-E-Y either. English is not Kristen's first language? Isn't it? Okay. Where's Kristen from? Tell us, Kristen, where are you from? Before I say goodbye, I want an answer from Kristen. Sornell? What country's Sornell? NL. Sornell, NL. Netherlands? Are you from the Netherlands, Kristen? I'm waiting for Kristen here. I'm thinking Kristen's young too. Netherland. I'm from. Okay, she's 24. But what is NL, Kristen? Yeah, I know she has a problem with typing. Janie, we're all watching this right now. She is entertaining us all with her typing skills. Oh, Newfoundland. You're from Canada. That's a Canadian province, Newfoundland. But you spelled it wrong. Newfoundland. Or maybe she is from Newfoundland. I did ask what country she was from, and she told us our province. But Kristen, are you really from Canada? I'm waiting. We're waiting here before we say goodbye. I'm really curious if she really is from Newfoundland or from Newfoundland. Which is it? I'm trying my best. Yes, I am. From Canada or from Newfoundland. You just type the word Canada, and then that will confirm that we want to know here. All right, it's confirmed. Kristen's a fellow Canadian. All right, life's questions are answered today, folks. All right, I'm going to say goodbye. Now we've confirmed what's going on here. Kristen needs to do something about her keyboard because it's just brutal. Because I don't know how she's doing her spelling. And because I know our Canadian education system isn't that bad. I might be mistaken, but I don't understand how a keyboard could screw up the spelling so bad. You'll fix it? You well fix it. I well fix it. Kristen, your spelling is just terrible. There's no way. W-E-L. Yeah, the I and the E are not even remotely close to each other. Like, they're on the other side of the keyboard, Kristen. Like, if you're going to make spelling mistakes, it's usually because you touch the key beside a key. You know, like W key L, you know, or something like that, or WRLL. I don't know how you got W. I'm confused. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go start my day. Have a great day, folks. And I gotta like go out and do a bunch of chores because well, we're going to get really cold tonight again, and I gotta get the ducks ready. So have a great day. And that's good news about the food bank. So I'm quite pumped about that. So no, not lockdown yet. Maybe Sunday night lockdown though. If it gets as cold as they say, minus 18 and a wind chill, we'll be locking the ducks up. We might be locking the ducks up Saturday night. I don't know. We'll see. Tomorrow I'm spreading stone. We're not spreading. I'm moving the stone pile tomorrow. So not today. Don't have the energy to run a machine today. So I barely have the energy to even stream right now. So I'm gonna say goodbye. Have a great day, everybody.